Hello, guys. One second, I gotta share this to my Facebook. I share this to my social medias. This is what I always do when I start a stream. I'm streaming right now if you guys want to talk to me. I like talking to people while I play games. You're all welcome. One second, gotta grab. Gotta make sure my phone has power, because I'll be streaming for the next couple hours. Don't worry. All right. Last time I was streaming, I was fighting. One second, gotta turn down my phone. I was fighting. I'm trying to remember her name, at the ruins at the base of Blighttown. I rang the bell, all that. And now I'm gonna actually get a ring I need in order to grind large titanite shards. One second, gotta turn this down. I got sleeping people in the other room. Now, I actually managed to level myself up to at least 52. So I should be harder to kill. I'm gonna go get the rusted iron ring and head back to Blighttown. Mainly so I can get my hands on the important components I need for a divine weapon so I can enter the catacombs like a boss. In order to get back to the tutorial area, you have to do this. But first, I gotta get the key. That key right there. You see, I had to go get the key and then I had to jump down. I didn't know you could do this when I first played the game, so it was all mystery to me. Now I just have to curl up in a ball, wait 30 seconds. Well, it felt like 10 seconds. Back to the tutorial area. I am here for 2 items. But first I gotta kill these guys. These guys can make quick work of you. Alright, if you don't want to fight the boss right now, if I walk on the center of this floor, the floor will collapse. And I'll have no choice but to fight. So I have to make sure I can actually, that I can respawn in this area if I die. So that bonfire is useful. That's to make sure I can actually have full health. I can only carry 10 Estus flasks right now, but here we are. First I gotta deal with Oscar. Put him out of his misery. I'm sorry, Oscar. Thank you for the crest shield. Alright, what does the crest shield do? Alright. Actually, it gives me better magic defense. Alright. Shield of a Nameless Knight. Likely a highly ranked Knight of Astora, one of the enhanced blue shields. Ooh. And also, it offers 100% magic resistance, so I better do that. These guys have been buffed. Look at that. More souls are given. These guys were giving me 20 souls when I first went through this area. I got the key. Now I actually can open this and actually grab this right here. The Rusted Iron Ring, what you need for the blocks of Blighttown. I need to go back down there, but I had to make sure I had that ring before going back. Because that ring will allow me to walk through the bog as if it's nothing. Now I'm going to go and kill all the the Black Knights in the area. Like in Demon Souls, they were called Black Phantoms. But they're called Black Knights here. There are Silver Knights and Black Knights. The Black Knights actually got burned to the point where their armor turned black, probably corroded. guys are strong. Alright. Hey, buddy. First, I gotta kill this one. I'm doing it just so I can get my hands on some extra souls, which is important. Backstab, buddy. Oh, let's see how much you like this. Okay, you don't like that. Now you're dead. Alright, that's 1,200 souls added to my pile. Now I'm gonna pull back. And the materials he just dropped for me right there actually are very good, as in it's rare materials that that you need for magic or pyromancy weapons. Here's the downside to fighting these Black Knights. Once you kill them once, they do not come back. And that's a good thing. I might consider actually fighting fighting this boss right there. The Black Knight shield is a great shield if you want to actually be defending against fire. See this item? The particular doll. It is needed in order to access a secret area in Anor Londo. That's what I love about this game. This game is full of secrets. Now I got a choice. Do I want to fight the boss that's below the floor, or wait till later? I think I'll come back for it because I'd rather not risk. Hawk Lady, stay there. I need to actually progress with the story before I can give you stuff. You cannot double the. Now it's time to go and fight Havel. I need his ring as well. Oh, thank goodness there was something to stop, break my fall. Might as well grab the, this right here. Before I go and fight Havel. Also, I'm at this point in the game where all enemies will go down in one hit. Oscar's shield is mine. Look at that. Not even the fire bombs caused me that damage. People keep saying this game is hard. It's not actually hard if you play it like an RPG like I do. I'm used to playing by myself, which is why I only summon people if they're available. Because there are people who like helping people out with the boss, and I might as well help them. Because they get 50% of what that boss gives in souls to me. And I'm assuming those players are there for that 50%. If I get 20,000 souls, they get 10,000. So it's pretty good. Also, they get one free point of humanity, which really helps them out too. I'm in the first area of the game, Undeadburg, mainly because I'm heading toward Havel. Havel is behind a locked door. Wait a minute, I don't need that merchant anymore, so I'm gonna kill him. Because I want that samurai blade he has. See, there's a samurai blade that you can only get if you kill the merchant. Thank goodness he's not self-aware enough to know that I'm gonna kill him before I end the game. See, there are some weapons you will actually get as a bonus if you kill them. Just make sure you end you do it before you end the playthrough. As in, you go to Lord Gwyn. Before you go to Lord Gwyn, kill all essential NPCs, because you will get some items you won't be able to get. I'm only going to do it near the end of the game when their usefulness is out of the way. Because in New Game Plus, they'll all come back as if nothing happened. See, I'm killing everybody because it's more, I'm all about getting souls along the way while I'm on my way to the... Yep. And look at that, free fire bombs for everybody. There were fire bombs that were made in Greece. We still don't know how they made them or how it worked. And the reason why I have such a high concentration of health is because the Ring of Favor and Protection is the best ring in the game. In order to get that ring, you must kill Lautrec. Or wait till you kill him in Anor after you kill the Firekeeper at Firelink Shrine. I know a lot about this game, which is why I'm willing to share some secrets. Alright, now I'm going downstairs. I'm going to fight Havel. I want him dead so I can actually carry more weight. So, I'm going to see if the Great Chaos Fireball does a lot of damage to him. Out of curiosity. If he doesn't, and here's the thing. Since his armor is stone, he can take a lot of damage, but with the right abilities, you can take him out. Alright, 2 veins acquired. Now I want the shield. There's a shield that'll actually give you a bonus in stamina regeneration. Wearing that in combination with the Ring of Favor and Protection will actually help you out tremendously. But here's the downside to that shield. It only blocks 80% of all physical attacks instead of 100%, but still, it's worth it. But first, I gotta go kill a lizard. You see that? 3 resources, 2 Twinkling Titanite, large Titanite shard. What you need. I can upgrade my weapon again. Now I'm gonna go down and fight a Black Knight, kill him. But first I'm gonna go to the bonfire over here. And bonfire and Darkroot Garden. Make sure I actually refresh my Great Chaos Fireballs. First guy. And don't worry about enemies that fall off the cliff. You still get the souls, even though you didn't technically kill them. And for those who are wondering why I have not been streaming Minecraft, it's more out of I don't want to rush my builds. I don't want to. I'm playing something I haven't played in a long while. Like I haven't played this game fully in like 2 years, so I'm taking the time to play it just to give myself a chance to think about how I should proceed with my Minecraft world. See, I now have refueled my Great Chaos Fireball. Now I can go and fight the Black Knight down below. I'm confident that I'm not going to die because I've played this game for 8 years. I like it when I'm talking to people while I'm playing games. I'm preparing for going down back into Blighttown. This is Darkroot Garden. It's a very nice area. Of course, Black Knight, tough enemy ahead. Duh. Okay. You gotta be careful, you only have 4 uses. Come on. Thanks, buddy. And guess what that Black Knight was guarding? It was guarding another bonfire right here. And kindle it. Because I might have to come back. Because there's an elevator over there that'll take me to the Valley of Drakes. But right now I don't need to go in there yet. But I might as well have it activated, ready to go when I come back. The Glass Crest Shield. I'm gonna kill all the bosses in this game for this stream. So just alright, I'm gonna switch to the Glass Crest Shield because it's a nice shield for what it is. See, 95% of all physical, but still, it's worth it because look at that. Now my stamina is going to recharge fast. Now I'm gonna retreat back to Firelink Shrine. When you know this area, when you know the game through and through, you do not have the right to teleport till you have actually gotten to the halfway point of the game, which is basically defeating one final challenge in Anor Londo, and then you have the right to the teleport after that. After you acquire the Lord Vessel. I don't need this defensive ring anymore. And look at this. All of a sudden, my character can actually lift 102 pounds. So, woohoo! Which means I move faster. The higher your equip burden, the faster you can run. Also your equip burden, how much equip burden you have, also determines how fast your stamina regenerates too. If most of your stamina, if most of your equip burden is acquired, let's say 85% of your total equip burden, your stamina will recharge slowly. But you'll walk like a tank. As in, you won't be able to run. If you can get to 50% of equip burden, that's when you walk like you walk a little faster, but but it's still not fast enough. I try to keep my equip burden below 50%, which is why I'm running like this. What's good about it is the Ring of Favor and Protection and the Havel Ring mixed together gives me a good amount of equip burden. I'm going to Fireland Shrine. I'm just going to let the souls pile up. I'm killing these guys because it's fun. Enemies that used to give me problems at the beginning of the game now go down in one hit. Mainly because all enemies in this game follow the same rules as you. They all have stats just like you. Like, unlike other games I've actually played in the past where the enemies do not have stats of their own, it's astonishing that Dark Souls has all their enemies follow the same rules as you. These guys are still at, like, probably at level 1. I know how to get to Blighttown without having to go through. Without having to go through the Blighttown. Perfectly normal. Because I need to actually upgrade my armor before I can go into the catacombs to get the Rite of Kindling, which will actually make my journey through the game a little easier. The Rusted Iron Ring is only good for this one area. Right now, I'm not gonna buy any sorceries or pyromancies until the next playthrough. Mainly because how expensive it gets. And what's good about it, in New Game Plus, the amount of souls you get from enemies increases, but you also, but the prices of items do not increase. So that means items that were really expensive in your first playthrough are now reasonably priced. They're cheaper now. I don't need to put on the Rusted Iron Ring right now until I get to Blighttown. See, I unlocked the Blighttown door because you had to go around and actually get it from behind. And now I'm heading over there. This is one of my favorite games in the franchise. Like, I have played every single Dark Souls game, starting with Dark Souls 1, now I'm going back into Blighttown mainly because there is an area where you can get large Titanite shards very easily. It still requires you to kill a lot of enemies, but at least there's a high chance they'll drop. And also, green Titanite shards are important for divine weapons, which you'll need for the catacombs. You see what I did there? I'm actually, it's sort of like a dance. Sort of like a dance, as you have to dodge his attack and then get him from behind. It turns a fight with a large enemy into an easy one. I mean, easy if you know what you're doing. That's what I'm trying to explain to people. Oh my goodness. You see how powerful that fireball was? That took out half his health. If I'm lucky, I can actually sneak up on this enemy here. Yeah, but, there's no such thing as luck. That's taken care of. I'm back in Blighttown. I needed a ring before I can go grind. Otherwise, it would be a slow. It would be a slow process getting the materials I need. And expect to get poisoned a lot while doing grinding. Like, if you guys are grinding Blighttown, this is the best place to grind for large titanate shards. Like, I was having trouble trying to find large titanate shards. So I'm going to actually show you the best place to get them. It's the easiest place to get them until you're in a certain area of the game. And since there's no teleporting until you actually... Since there's no teleporting until you get to a certain... until you achieve a certain requirement, you have no choice. The problem is, it's hard to get down. It's hard to get down. Look at this. If I want to get back down. Alright, I'm going to try it out. It's worth the risk. Or is there another way? I think it'd be wise if I go to Blighttown another way, because look how many souls I have on me. It's too risky. Alright, I'm just gonna go back the way I came and actually go around the traditional way. Wait. Actually, there is another way to get there. Or... That's where I got the Firekeeper soul. It's okay. It's really hard to get him because if I don't have a long-range weapon, I can't hit him. He can hit me, but I can't hit him. There has to be an easier way to get down without dying. Like, once you get up, there's no easy way down, so... This is my way out, too, so I better just... I'm going to show you guys how to get there the traditional way, but what's good about it, I'm at a point where I'm so powerful, I don't have to worry about... I mean, it'd be nice if I could just open. I mean, the Valley of Drakes is the smallest area in the game. There are some dragons in the area, but they're not. I mean, they're not easy to deal with. Not now.
Second bell? That is...
What's bad about it is the Crestfallen Warrior right there. As soon as I ring both bells of awakening, his purpose is finished. Alright, I'm heading to Blighttown the traditional way. Like, I had to get out of there in order to get the Rusted Iron Ring. I made a mistake not getting it before I went into Blighttown. And for those who have been needing a merchant to sell purging stones, if you're cursed in the depths, there is this merchant right here. whatever you do, do not kill the merchants. Not until they've exhausted all their usefulness. As in, don't do it until you're near the end of the game, so you can get all the items. If you want the platinum trophy, you better keep those merchants alive. Just make sure you exhaust all their, buy up all of their brand new spells. I'm waiting until the next playthrough so I actually have the souls to do it. Because right now, in the first game you play on the same file, you are trying to get strong. You're trying to get strong so you can actually survive. So you can buy those spells. I'm going to use this way as a shortcut. Because I've already killed the rat. Look at that. My curse meter is really high because my humanity is high. I at least know where I'm going. One second, I'm gonna go up here and kill some rats. I calculate. While I play games, just Dark Souls, I play like an RPG, which makes it fun. Look at that, I just got some humanity. There is a place where I can get large Titanite shards here, but the drops are rare. And I'd rather go and kill the enemies in the depths because it's faster and easier. And also, they drop green Titanite shards. Green Titanite shards, which you need. I'm stronger now, so a lot of these enemies that were giving me trouble when I first went into Blighttown this way are gonna be a piece of cake. Still hard, but a piece of cake. If I die, I end up at Firelink Shrine. So, it's a lot to go back to. Try and avoid dying as best you can. Now I'm here once again just to get my hands on I haven't bothered leveling up any my weapon because I want to do it when I actually have a lot of materials on me. But I am going to stop at that bonfire, the first bonfire I see in Blighttown. This is the safest way to get into Blight Town without accidentally falling to your death. You will not need to go back to this area once you get the Lord Vessel, because you'll be able to just teleport. You see how things have changed? These enemies that were giving me trouble earlier now go down in a couple of hits. What's good about those blow dart enemies? Do not come back once you kill them once, so that's a good thing. Avoid that grab attack at all costs. Mainly because it's annoying, and when he's a weak enemy, like when you're really overleveled and he does that, he barely makes a dent on you. I'm only going back in this area just because I needed to grind. I mean, not grind souls, experience points. I'm here to grind materials so I could fully upgrade this armor. If I can fully upgrade the armor, and also trying to avoid falling to your death. Come on. See, grab attack, barely a dent. But still, here's the good thing about, look at that. They drop soul, they drop consumable souls. You can get more souls than necessary if you were to come back here for grinding purposes. This is so I can actually rest assured that if I do die, I can come back and get my souls immediately. That one killed itself. What's amazing about it is that some of these enemies are very suicidal. Actually, they kill themselves by accident, which is funny. These enemies are a joke right now. Should I kill that thing? First I gotta take care of this guy. Hey! Feel sorry for these guys. These are actually failed people who failed to link the bonfire. So you're basically putting them out of their misery. See, the problem is that thing. That thing you can't get to, you can't kill it because its weak spot is inside a tunnel. I'm almost to the grinding spot. Alright, before I move on, I want to actually try and see, there's a ladder right here. I'm trying to find, this ladder's broken. Try rolling. Yeah, right. Just beware of trolling messages. I'll probably come back here when I'm stronger. When I'm more confident, I can do more risks. Almost there. I achieved many of my objectives. Now I just need to see, this is the safest way to get down if you need to go back down. Alright, before I go in, alright, I put on the rusted iron ring, so I should just walk through the marsh like it's nothing. The reason why I didn't stream yesterday was because there was a lot of bad weather, so I knew my stream was going to be interrupted by the storms. Mainly because I'm 30 miles from Lake Michigan, so anything that happens over there happens here. Now these are your the enemies that will give you large titanite shards. You just gotta keep an eye on your health gauge as you're grinding them. And what's good about it, my Estus flasks are upgraded to 3, so you should be good. These guys can do a lot of damage if you're careless. And what's good about it, my humanity is high, so the odds of them dropping something that is a little higher than expected. I could go and get that golden Covenant ring to make it easier too. But I would have to take off the ring of favor and protection, and which I don't want to do. In Dark Souls 2 and 3, they actually increased the amount of rings you could wear at once to 4. This game, you're still limited to 2 slots. You notice that, I mean, basically they might not drop something the first time you come here, but this is what I want, the large Titanite shards. They do drop something, like this one. Look at that. 2 Titanite shards. 2 large Titanite shards. Fantastic. And look at that. I kill him in 1 hit. These are man-eating slugs, from the looks of it. Look at that. I'm also here to get enough green Titanite shards to choke a horse. Mainly because you need it. Now I'm heading back to the bonfire and see if I can upgrade my armor. Large Titanite shards are rare until you come here. See, I only have 2 Estus flasks left. It's know when to fall back. And see, I'm going through it. What were invisible walls? There's a bonfire right here. Which is why you can take the time to just go crazy. Wipe them out. I'm going to kindle this bonfire, so. Alright, now I'm going to reinforce weapon. Look at that, I can upgrade my weapon. Look at that. I just need one more large Titanite shard and I can upgrade this battle axe to plus 10. And this weapon should be good. Since I'm going to get more, I'm going to be here for the rest, for a while. Yep. I just increased my defense. Nice. Now I can go and fight them, and I'll take reduced damage. Basically, this battle axe will actually will actually become obsolete as soon as I get my primary weapon, which is the Gravelord sword. I'm going to get more large Titanite shards, so I was willing to put some resources into upgrading the armor. Green Titanite shard is what you need for divine weapons, so it's important to actually take collect those as well. When you're, what's good about it? Poison, it doesn't really slow you down. The only thing you have to do is just keep an eye on your health gauge and you're fine. What's good about green Titanite shards, whenever they do drop, you get like 5 of them at once. And that's a good thing. Inside Blighttown, where you can find everything you need. They're called man-eating slugs. You betcha they are. They are man-eating slugs. They're big. They're big enough to swallow a person. What are they? I think they're leeches. And what's good at it, at the same time, I'm increasing the amount of souls I have. Keep an eye on your health gauge and you'll be fine. Now, just head back to the bonfire. Refresh the area. Some people, years ago when this game was brand new, were complaining, why is it that the enemies come back every time I kill them? They come back because you went to the bonfire. But, it might sound doom and gloom, but actually it's not. Because if you do come back, if you do refresh the area with the enemies, means you have you can actually get more resources, which is a good thing, not a bad thing, good thing. And for some reason, something dies and gets me 400 souls. I don't need to level myself up. I'm just going to let those souls pile up until I have all the large Titanite shards I need. Like I said, these man-eating slugs will just keep coming back. If you kill them all like that at once, there's a higher chance that they'll drop something. And what's good about it, these enemies give you like 100 souls apiece, so it's, or if you kill them in one hit, you get more. For some reason, there's a one-hit bonus in this game. Like, you kill an enemy in one hit, you actually get, I mean, if an enemy regularly gave you like 100 souls, you kill it in one hit, you get 121 souls instead. It might be small, but every soul counts. If you want to get strong, you have to. Come on, drop something. What determines the drop rate for enemies is your humanity in the upper left corner. You see I have 31 humanity. The maximum drop rate is 210, but if you have the Golden Covenant ring, you can increase it to 410. Which would mean I'd have to get rid of the Rusted Iron ring, because I'm not losing the Ring of Favor and Protection. What's good about Pyromancy, you can use them as many times as you want, but you have to actually rest at a bonfire to refuel. And what's good about it, I've always had it where if you focus on getting something else other than what you're supposed to be getting, you'll start getting more of the stuff you didn't want. But you're going to get it. Look at that, green Titanite shards. I need a lot of them if I'm going to get a divine weapon. You see how much my poison gauge is? Like, and look at that, I just healed naturally from poison. Now I'm just going to go back to the bonfire, refresh, and just rinse and repeat. Usually some players like to save their humanity, but I'm not exactly doing that. I'm more just... Look at, I can level up... Nope, only 2 times. But right now I'm just saving those. Basically, I'm waiting until I have the ability to level up at least 5 times. That's why I like having a lot of souls on me when I start leveling up, because you'll barely see a notice in how powerful you are by just leveling up 1 spec at a time. If you only have enough to level up once, not worth it. Make sure you have enough to level up 5 at once. You'll see a notable difference. And it's fine if you're poisoned, as long as you have a lot of HP and you're able to... Look at this. As long as you have those Firekeeper souls to increase the amount of HP you get, you're good. I'm playing the game the way it was meant to be. No glitches, no hacks. This is... Some players just don't know how to play this game correctly, so they'll actually... So a lot of them will actually just go into Blighttown without finding one Firekeeper soul. So all of a sudden, Estus Flasks only give you like 200 HP per swig of Estus Flasks, which is not good. Right now, 3 Firekeeper souls is good enough for 600 HP per swig, per drink. You see that? It took me a little bit, but I'm right where I wanted. I need large Titanite shards. Sometimes they won't give you anything. That's to be expected. But at least I'm doing something else besides grinding. See, as long as you have something to distract you from the grind, you can grind. Yep, it looks like I'm going to have more green Titanite shards than I know what to do with. I can feed them the Frampt if I need to get rid of some. Yes, that's exactly what I needed. I just got 2. I recommend not using the glass shield for blocking. I recommend just using it for that stamina bonus. The stamina gauge can be increased, can be enlarged over and over to a maximum of 160, which means more attacks within a few seconds instead of 1 or 2. But you might have to increase the endurance if you want to carry some very heavy equipment. So I recommend getting endurance up to 99 if you want to be able to carry any weapon you want without it slowing you down. Because if you're going to be slow as a tank and a player invades you and you can't even fight back because of how slow you are, that's not going to be good. You always have to be considerate over your carry weight. If you can't, if you exceed your carry weight, you will not be able to run or jump or roll or anything. See, I killed 2. Look how many souls I'm getting per round at the same time. And look at that, I just killed 3 enemies at once. I should have actually gotten the Rusted Iron Ring before coming here. I just need enough to level up my armor a little bit. Because the higher your armor, the higher your defense means less likely to die. It's funny, I have to leave Blighttown and go to the Great Hollow in order to actually have a safe place to level up. Look at that, I just need 6,000 more souls and I'll be able to level up 3 stats at once. Leveling up dexterity will allow me to actually carry heavier equipment. And it also adds up well with other weapons too. I really do need large Titanite shards because this is the easiest place to get them. And also cheapest because you know how much they charge? The merchant in Sen's Fortress charges 3,800 souls a piece for these. So it's a good idea to just go down here and get as many as possible. See, it's free as long as you kill these enemies. Just having some fun, getting large Titanite shards, rare materials that you need. Fully upgrade my armor. Fantastic. Fantastic. Large Titanite shards. I want at least 20 large Titanite shards before I leave. I have 11. Alright, I'm gonna go and level up my axe. I have never. I mean, I have struggled with this game in the past, but I'm so good at the game. I don't need to say how hard it is. Some people say it's just really hard. No, it's not. This game is easy. I just increased my defense to 256 from 231 to 236. Defense is everything. The higher your defense, the more likely you'll survive a big attack. And also, I just fully upgraded my axe, so these guys are gonna die. I know where to get Titanite shards. I can buy them for 800 souls apiece, so I'm willing to go with buying resources. Thank goodness this is not the Bog of Eternal Stench, if you guys know what I mean. Now I gotta find a good grind spot for Titanite shocks. I'm going to go into the catacombs after this, fight skeletons. Mainly so I can get that Rite of Kindling. Kill these slugs, collect a loot. I think they're firing acid at me so they can melt my body down before they eat it. I'm like, ew. very good. I mean, what's good about it? My battle axe is a very strong weapon. But the problem with this axe is that it has a very short range. I mean, the Gravelord's sword actually is it's a great sword. I mean, it's a curved great sword. Has a long range, and it's very powerful, and it will give you, give anything that is brave enough to get within range of it, toxic effect. It's a strong weapon for what it is. Looks like I'm gonna have enough to actually make my divine weapon. That's the only way to stop skeletons from coming back to life. Unless you kill the necromancer to bring them back to life, but it's really bad when the necromancer is surrounded by skeletons that can't die. You might be able to knock them down, but they'll eventually get back up. I'm going to try and do something with my channel every single day. Probably tomorrow. Tomorrow, guys, I think I'm going to actually start doing... I'm going to get back to my Minecraft server. And also, I'm going to continue this playthrough as well. I'll start with Minecraft, then I'll switch to Dark Souls. They keep giving me green Titanite. That's not what I wanted. Because I'm not paying for a great Titanite. I mean, large Titanite, because of how expensive it is. I have Twinkling Titanite, but that's 8,000 souls apiece. It's not a good thing when you're actually using resources that you should be using to upgrade yourself. To buy materials. The one thing about shields in this game is the only thing that upgrades when you upgrade a shield is its stability. The stability of the shield will actually the higher your stability, when that shield is struck by an enemy, the less stamina will be consumed when the enemy strikes the shield. As long as you have more stamina, you can actually... Look at that. I can upgrade 3 stats at once. That's good. Yeah, but I'm going to wait till I have enough to upgrade all stats all the way down to intelligence. I mean, in faith. This is, I'm trying to create a very balanced character, as in every stat needs to match. The only one I'm not bothering to increase, is attunement, because attunement gives me nothing. accept an extra slot for spells. And slots for spells don't help me right now. So only upgrade what helps you. What's good about intelligence and faith is that it'll actually increase your magic defense, which is a good thing. And also give you the ability to use more powerful spells and curses. I mean, if you find, there's actually a bow in the game that you need to have a lot of, you have to have at least 16 faith in order to use. And what's good about it, that bow actually scales with faith. It becomes a beast once you get to like 30 faith with it. And it's the best weapon in the game, bar none. The Dark Moon Bow. And if you want to get the Platinum Trophy for this game, you'll need the Dark Moon Bow. And then in the next playthrough, it's all about killing the bosses again. Because every single boss in this game, their boss soul will actually give you, will allow you to create at least 3 different weapons with their souls. And it'll take you only get 1 of these souls per playthrough. So this requires many playthroughs to make sure you get it right. And if if I want to get all the weapons, also I have to cut every single boss's tail. Because those bosses having their tail cut will give you a bonus weapon, which you want. Like for example, Sifa Scaleless will give you the Moonlight Greatsword, which you want. I've always wanted that sword, but I just don't know which tail to cut, so I'm gonna have to look it up. And Priscilla the Crossbreed I'll need to cut her tail in order to get a certain weapon as well. I want at least 20 different, 20 large Titanites before I leave. And by the time you're fully powered up, Pinwheel is the easiest boss in the game. He's meant to be he's not meant to be a challenge for all. He's meant to be a challenge for low-level players. So basically, I'm gonna wipe the floor with him. How many? I've already done the trophies where you have to complete a sword with each of the ways of building. Like I had to make a pure crystal blade. I had to make a weapon out of a fire weapon at full upgrade capacity, and that's a good thing. Now I just have to worry about getting my hands on. I have to worry about getting my hands on all of the bonus weapons in the game. All the weapons that'll take at least 3 playthroughs in this game in order to get the full Platinum Trophy for. Alright, I just got another large titanite. I need, as soon as I'm done with here, it's the catacombs. Go to the catacombs, get the right of kindling, then go to Anolando. It feels great walking through the swamp with the rusted iron ring. Yeah, keep an eye on your health when you're in the poison. I love this game. See, I'm just trying to get large titanite shards, and this is the only place I know of where you can get a lot for free. Like, the merchant in Sen's Fortress will charge you 3,800 souls per large titanite shard. So I'm like, that's too much when you're trying to level up. Because in this game, your experience points are also your currency. So if you want to buy something, you also have to weigh your odds. Say, oh, I want to level up, but I want to level up, but I need to buy something. I'm at a point where 17,000 souls per level. So I'm just going to try to get them for free here, and then it's time to go into the catacombs. Yep. Oh yes, I have to make a divine weapon before I go into the catacombs. Because I gotta kill skeletons, and they'll keep coming back until you kill the necromancers. So, and never mind. I think I'm good enough. Let's go. Blighttown, a beautiful place. Ugly. I am playing this online, so anybody can join my game. But of course, the boss of the area has to be alive in order for them to join. I did not grab the item over here, might as well. You see, I struck the chest before I opened it, because as soon as you get to Sen's Fortress, you will never trust another chest ever again, because mimics, enemies masquerading as chests. Yep. Also grabbing these items while I'm here. I'm now to a point where these enemies go down in 2 hits. Don't worry, I do have items to cure poison, but right now I'm just I don't want to waste Now I'm going to the catacombs because I needed large titanite shards, and the best place to get them is in Blighttown. I don't have the Lord Vessel yet, so it's more, I can't teleport. Not yet, anyway. I got my axe to +10, so I should be able to kill anything in my path. And I already know which weapon I'm going to be making into my divine weapon. The Zweihander. Zweihander, a big blade that's as long as almost 7 feet long. I'm just being honest. It's I don't like teleporting. I like actually walking to the area. But I do use teleportation when I need to get somewhere quick. If I walk any closer, the other one will come. Wow, wow, wow. That enemy dies in a couple of hits. It's all about taking damage. Now it's the catacombs. But first things first, I have to take Zweihander to Andre and have him transform it into a divine weapon. It's either that or I'm gonna have a harder time trying to get through. Also, the amount of players that can come and help you in the game is reduced. I mean, that was close. That would have killed me. I made sure to kill Latrex so he wouldn't kill her. Without the Firekeeper, this bonfire is useless. That way, I took his ring. Now I'm stronger than I was before. Oh, somebody either liked one of my messages, or somebody was resting in the same bonfire as I was. Hopefully I can... Alright, I don't need the Rusted Iron Ring anymore, so let's go back to Havel. Hopefully I have the souls necessary to do it. When I'm ready for it, I'm going to actually pay for Darkroot Garden. The best way to grind is in Darkroot Garden. Okay. First things first. Need more souls so I can buy some large Titanite shards. Alright.
Well, you need it.
Need anything forged? Yeah. I need at least... I want 12 Titanite shards. Reinforced weapon. Wow. Right now I don't have the stats. I do not have the stats for this weapon, but I can have it. I can actually wield it if I have it held by two hands. Alright, good. Now I got that. Now, modify it to Divine Zoihander. Now I can upgrade the weapon. Now I can upgrade Zoihander to the max when it comes to Divine. I need some more souls. So, no, do not use boss souls. I've seen some idiots in the past, including me, use boss souls for leveling up quick. I'm being careful because I want to be able to try to this playthrough is going to be the one where I finally get the platinum. I want to get the platinum trophy of this game. I gotta complete this chapter on my life. First things first, I gotta get rid of that. It won't. I mean, it will say I won't be able to carry this weapon. Look, see? But, look how big that baby is. Alright, I'm ready for the catacombs now. That means I cannot use a shield with it. And the problem with this weapon is that it's heavy. Alright, I'm going to see what I can upgrade. Upgrades are important. Oh my goodness. I have a very powerful weapon. And also my armor is at its strongest. I'll show you how, I mean, it looks like Zoihander is the strongest weapon I have at my disposal. What's bad about it is, this weapon is long. It has a long reach, and this thing is made for crowd control. I'll show you. And what's really bad, this weapon cannot be interrupted. An enemy that was giving me trouble hours earlier now goes down like this. Alright, now it's time to go. What's good about the divine weapon, if they're being resurrected by a pyromancer, this will actually kill them permanently until I refresh the area. Which gives me enough air room to actually kill the pyromancer, I mean the necromancer, so I don't have to worry about it. I had to play this game at least 20 times before I finally learned that divine weapons existed. I cannot use a shield while two-handed, but I have to two-hand this weapon. Let's save the game here. Let's go. I can block with the weapon by holding L1. Hi, King Seeker Friend. Goodbye, King Seeker Friend. Alright, let's test the power. One hit. One hit. Now let's see how much damage this thing does to this. One hit, dead. Might as well collect this. I love the Zoihander sword. Like, if you're having problems, like, for example, if you need a weapon that... I mean, for example, there's a boss... I mean, I'm not going to spoil it for those who have not played this game. And say that there is a boss that has these, skeletons that don't die. And you'll need... Look at that. That was a skeleton that doesn't die. That doesn't die, and what's good about it, I'm using a weapon that is guaranteed to kill them in one hit. And also, they don't come back until I kill the Pyromancer, which means they can't gang up on me as I'm trying to kill the Pyromancer. Look at this. Grinding makes the game easier. Which means I don't have to focus on killing the Pyromancer. And this is the Pyromancer I was telling you about. I will in a second. I gotta open the door. Let me just kindle the bonfire. I want to make sure. If I had done this without a divine weapon, these enemies would just keep coming. And trying to take out a necromancer while fighting invincible skeletons is not a good thing. What's good about the Zoihander weapon is that it's impossible to, or at least almost impossible to be interrupted. You see, he parried me. You notice he barely did any damage because I'm so high and leveled. And what's good about it? I'm successfully killing them all. Alright, this guy successfully killed. Look at that. Don't steal my kills. Oh, he opened the door for me. How nice.
Where you going with you? You spoil my focus.
Oh yeah, I can't activate that bonfire because I got a friend in here. I am on my way because I... Okay. Since I'm a chosen undead, I cannot die. I'm killing them all so I don't have to worry about it. And also, I'm here for something important. This ring. Now I'm gonna kill the necromancer here. Necromancers are a pain. If you don't kill them, they're gonna... I mean, if you don't kill them, I also have to make sure they... Oh no. My phantom got... the phantom guy who was here got killed. Yeah, it was his fault for going too far ahead. Like, this is one thing about Dark Souls. Don't go too far ahead. If I can't help, if I'm too far away to help you, who's going to help you? You see, I was fast because, let me just activate this bonfire. Once I kill the last necromancer, I don't need this weapon anymore. But so far, this weapon is killing the enemy. Patches. Patches. I wonder. That's good. Their source of immortality is gone. Alright. Sometimes those wisps are awesome. What's good about it? There's a Black Knight up there. Alright, I got the Skull Lantern, which means I can actually see in the Tomb of the Giant. If I want to, I can go get the Silver Covenant ring. Wow, that was cool. Took him out that easily. I'm here for the Rite of Kindling, which I need. What's sad is that this enemy Pinwheel actually has a very sad story. See how easy that was? But still, 15,000 souls is nothing to sneeze at. Wait. See, I didn't notice, but Pinwheel dropped something. I better go grab it. What does the Mask of the Mother do? It's been a while, so let's see. Slightly rages HP. Alright, now let's get out of the catacombs. I'll come back when I have a better way of seeing. Now I have the ability to kindle bonfires better than ever before. Now I can have up to 20 Estus healing flasks instead of 10. Now we're going to go through Sen's Fortress. Because I don't want to go I do not want to go to Anor without the Rite of Kindling. Also, I'll be back because I want I want my Gravelord sword, and it's right there. But I don't have a... I don't have a... have an item to get into it yet, so I have to leave. And there's no point in continuing onward after you defeat Pinwheel, because you have to actually have the Lord Vessel in order to open up the path. You can still go in there and get the Silver Covenant ring, but it's really, really difficult to get out of there once you're in. What's good about it, these skeletons have no poise, so it's good to have Zoihander. That's what I mean. Zoihander is a sword made for crowd control. And also they drop really nice weapons like the scimitar. Yeah, I'm going to go and kindle the bonfire at Firelink Shrine before I do anything. Get that to 20. I am also taking the time to kill these guys before because, hey, might as well have some souls on the way out. What's good about it, an area that was really, really dangerous for first-time players becomes easier once you get a divine weapon like Zoihander. It's amazing that the weapon that's best used against skeletons is in the cemetery. You notice how much, I mean, to me, these skeletons should be fearing the scimitar. I mean, Zoihander. I just killed your necromancer, buddy, so you can't just come back to life. And guess what? I will be back. Now it's all about getting out of here before what's good about it, I have heavy poise. So I can't be knocked back easy. Also, I'm bracing myself for when I get my hands on the best armor in the game. The giant armor. Might as well kill these guys. Gotta grab the binoculars. Yep. Indeed, gorgeous view. Now we're gonna go into Sen's Fortress. In order to get into Anolanda, you gotta brave Sen's Fortress. A deadly house of traps. And let's... Now we're gonna go. I'm gonna kindle the bonfire to 20. Since I don't have that much humanity, I have 33. And it's really hard to get some more when you're... Gotta make sure my character is ready to fight any invaders that try to invade me while I'm in Sen's Fortress. Now, I think I'm strong enough to brave Sen's Fortress. But first, I'm going to level up what I can, and we're going to carry on. One second. I need to see the quality of the stream. Checking. Okay, I think my internet is a little too weak to continue right now. So guys, I'm gonna end the stream right here. I at least defeated Pinwheel. I have my weapon all ready to go into Sen's Fortress, but I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to showcase my attempt at Sen's Fortress for you guys. See you guys. God bless.